Hello everyone, I'm in the Woodlands, Texas, USA, and in this video I'm going to show you one of the libraries in the Woodlands, and I'm going to show you a bit of the Woodlands Waterway. And the video last month I showed the Woodlands Waterway, but in this video I wanted to show you the library and maybe some other parts of the Woodlands Waterway that I didn't show you before. Okay, so here's the outside of the library, and I've come here a few times. It's a nice library. It's closed now, but anyway, it's a nice library. It's in a really good location. Yeah, so this area of the Woodlands is one of the nicest parts. There's across the street, down that way, there's the trees are blocking, but anyway, there's a shopping mall, sort of a bunch of shops down that way. And anyway, here is the Woodlands. And now now there's a bunch of paths I'm going to go along, and there's some really good landscaping and just nice views here. And we're also really nearby to a really big music pavilion. A pavilion that can seat, I think, several thousand people. And I guess I never knew the name of this park, but Town Green Park. And I'll show you a bit of this grassy area. There's some sort of interesting architecture, and there's some statues along the way. And one thing I want to show you here is that there's some interesting artwork in this path in the middle. Various different types of artwork. Okay. And the moral of the story is gentle persuasion succeeds where force fails. Okay, I guess that's interesting. I like the artwork. And the paths here are kind of interesting. I could walk along the pavement there, but I've never walked along this area, so I wanted to do that and show you. Okay, here's some, yeah, actually they've got some interesting moral teachings here. So here's a cat, a mouse, and the rooster. Okay, so the moral is not everything is as it looks. Okay, yeah, it's a good moral. Here's the miller, his son, and their donkey. And the moral is, if you try to please everyone, you will please no one. And that kind of thing, you know, is applicable to so many things: business, international affairs, just pretty much anything. The mermaid and the woodcutter. Okay, it says honesty is the best policy. Okay, so anyway, I'm very close to the Woodlands Waterway. I'm going to show you that in just a moment. I just thought this artwork looked really interesting, and I didn't actually know, didn't realize that it had some interesting moral stories. Okay, so it's the tortoise and the ducks. It's the story, and The moral is envy and vanity often lead to misfortune. Okay. And now there's a small sort of performance area. And I like the artwork here. I guess this is the performance area for a very small play or maybe a musical performance. And there's not many places to sit, but anyway, it looks kind of nice. I'll show you. Across there, that's the river, and there's some canoes and kayaks and things like that. And I'm going to walk along much of it and show you different things. There's lots of interesting things to see. Okay, so here's a random sign. It's kind of interesting. Let's say a bench. Okay, so I'll zoom in here. That says some kind of boathouse. And basically people can rent boats there. And today has fairly good weather, so I think it would be nice to I don't know, go kayaking or canoeing. And this pavilion, that's referring to the music pavilion I was talking about earlier. It's a huge music auditorium. Okay, so across the way there's some Swan Boats. Basically those boats are propelled by people pedaling them like on a bicycle. I like this design. It looks pretty cool. As you can see that way. The sun is right above me, so I hope this isn't. I mean, the sun is almost blinding me, so I hope you can see this view. Okay, so I'm going to walk towards the Swan Boats now. Here's another one of those sort of waterfall. Okay, and that boathouse is called Riva Rowe Boathouse. Now I want to show you what one of these boats looks like close up. Okay, so you can see the rudder in the back. And it's one pair of pedals. So this is for two people, I would assume. Maybe, yeah, some people can sit at the back, but two people on the front. I assume this is like a a couple's boat. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the other side of the river that I didn't show you in the video last month. So anyway, I'm just going to walk along the river, and again I'm in this area called the I believe it's called the Woodlands Waterway, and this is kind of an upscale area of the Woodlands. Sign there. There's some nice some nice apartment buildings. Here's some drinking fountains. Oh wow, there's a drinking fountain for a dog to drink from. That's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen a dog drinking fountain before. Some people, I think that they're playing croquet. Okay, and now I'm gonna go towards the boathouse now. And that's what the boathouse looks like close up. Here I guess you can pick different sized paddles based on your height. And I wonder how much it is here. Okay. It says first hour is $15. I didn't see the other prices. But yeah, I guess it's probably reasonable price-wise. And you can see down that way there's someone on a type of boat. You stand on it or you kneel and paddle. I don't know what you call those types of boats. It's not a surfboard, it's a boat. But anyway. And this park is called Riva Rowe Park. I'll show you the sign here. Now I'm crossing a bridge. And let's see what we can see down there. Don't really see anything particularly interesting. So move on. But anyway, looks nice. And now down that way there are a bunch of apartment buildings, and they're fairly nice apartments. Here's a nice bench, and I assume this here is if somebody wants to swim, just get out. I haven't actually seen anybody swimming in this water. I've seen a lot of people using canoes and kayaks. And way off in the distance, there's a bridge and I believe another apartment building. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so here's some of the outside. Here's some ducks, and I believe these are called mallard ducks. And some people, I believe those are kayaks, but they could be canoes. I always confuse kayaks with canoes. Yeah, across the street there's the Woodlands Waterway trolley, and unfortunately the trees are blocking. Should be able to get a good view in a moment. Yeah, there we go. So if you ever come here, I believe that trolley is free, and it takes you around some nearby places, though I don't really know where they actually go. And now, okay, yeah, this is a good view. I like this view from here. You can see the three sort of waterfalls and more people in boats. And across the river, some nice stairs and just basically nice landscaping. Would have put a lot of effort into the landscaping here. And I'm pretty sure this river is man-made. And I think they've done quite a good job of making this place look really nice. Okay, let me zoom out here. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. As a recap, I showed you the outside of one of the Woodlands libraries, and I then walked to the river and showed you the Woodlands Waterway area, seeing lots of boats and things like that. Okay, so I hope you could give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and feel free to leave a comment. Thank you.